Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back to the Gantt Effect training videos. In this quick video, we're going to cover submitting volunteer request forms and then also subsequently adding tasks or assigning tasks to individual team members within the Give Effect platform. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As always, you want to start by signing into giveeffect.com. On the upper right hand corner, I'm going to sign in. Signing into the platform. All right, so once you're logged in the Give Effect, you want to navigate over to the left-hand panel and you want to click on Forms and Templates right here, Forms and Templates. All right, so under the Forms and Templates section, this is where you can create kind of custom surveys or custom questionnaires. And these questionnaires could be included in the checkout flow as a guest is signing up for a program. They could also be used we use them to capture information for guests who are interested in tours. But in this specific case, we're utilizing the form templates to help our staff submit volunteer request forms to kind of keep them all in one space. So what you're going to do is navigate over here to web forms. And then at the bottom of the web forms page, you'll see it right here, the staff volunteer request form. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. All right, and when it opens up, this is what it looks like. You want to go ahead and supply your first and last name and an email. That is that. I'm just going to switch this to Gantt Center email. I have that information. Okay, and this is the actual form itself. And it says here, please allow a minimum of 2 weeks between the request date and the event date. So you just want to request all your volunteers at least 2 weeks ahead of your actual event. So what I'm going to do is I have all of the information that it's asking me for right here, but I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page. And here I've included a sample form. So this is one of the older volunteer request forms and what it looked like. So you'll see some of that same information is present in the new form. So we're going to use this form to guide us in filling it out. So starting back at the top, it wants the event name. So that would be here. The event name, there seem to be 2 events on this day. This is with Dr. Halima Taha. So there was an event at 1 o'clock and an event at 5 o'clock. So we're going to take both of those and just paste them in there. Then the event location, it was at the Gantt Center, and that's important because some volunteer requests actually take place off-site. If you want to volunteer at a table for you at a workshop or a fair, you just put the location there as well as the address, the physical address. The event date, this event date was Saturday, March 31st. The start time, this event started at 1 and ended at 5 p.m. Ended at 5 p.m. A description of the event. So here on the original form, there was a space where you would write the description of the event. Take that, just paste it in there. Right, the volunteer assignment. This is the actual name of the job you want your volunteer to do. So that can be a greeter, that can be a gallery attendant. In this specific instance, it was a marketing support person. All right, and what's important to note here is there are 2 requests for marketing support people, but the shifts are different. So we'll fill those in. All right, so we got marketing support person. I'm going to take the description. And the quantity was 1. Right, and then the first shift was from 12 to 3. 12 to 3 p.m. Okay, and so now just to create the same volunteer assignment and description and quantity, it's just the shift time will differ. So on the second volunteer request, I'm going to take that same information, right, the same description, same quantity, which is 1. The only thing that's going to change is the time. So the second one is from 4 to 6. To 6 p.m. Okay, and so that's all. I don't need a third volunteer or a fourth. You can go all the way up to a fifth before you have to submit a second form. And you hit next. All right, and so this page looks like a loading page, but it's actually not. What you have to do here is click this finish button here in the bottom right hand corner to finish. All right, so you clicked finish. Your form has been submitted, and it says here, thank you for submitting your volunteer request form. Your next step is to assign the task to the guest services associate with the desired completion date. All right, and so I'll show you what that means. You click done here in the bottom right hand corner, and it'll navigate you back to the home page, right? And then from the home page, you want to scroll down to CRM on the left hand side. You click CRM, and then the first page you land on is the task page. This is where you can assign different assignments to team members. And when you assign them tasks, they will receive an email notification letting them know that the task has been assigned to them, as well as when they complete the task, you as the sender will also receive a completion email. So it'll let you know, hey, the guest services person actually completed your volunteer request. Okay, so you'll just click add task, and you can say new volunteer request form. It's that simple, just letting us know that you submitted a new volunteer request form. And we'll say it's due, you want it by Saturday, and assign it to guest services. Okay, you assign it to guest services, you hit save, and you can see it here, new volunteer request form, right? And then we'll also receive the email notification as well. Task, new volunteer request form assigned to guest services created by Herman Marinier, whoever the team member is. And then the due date, the date that it's due. All right. So the cool thing is, once we're done with it, we can click the done task, and then you'll receive a follow-up email kind of letting you know that the volunteer request has been submitted. And if you want to monitor to see how many people have signed up for it, a simple way to do that is to navigate to campaigns. You want to click on the calendar up here, scroll to the bottom and click preview. So this is our regular events calendar, but the volunteer calendar is an easier way to see it. You just click volunteer, right? And then the volunteer calendar is here. And you can go to the date of your event, and it should be there. And it should let you know if how many slots there are left. So if you know you requested 2 volunteers and you see 2 spots left, that means no one has signed up. But if you only see 1 slot left, you'll know that 1 person has at least signed up for that opportunity. But this just provides a little bit more transparency in the process of submitting volunteer requests. Okay, so thank you all for listening, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Gantt effect video.